Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Realm News Flash with yours truly, the Dark Lord. The one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I hope you have all been having a great day so far. If not, then hopefully this episode can cheer you up. I am writing this on Easter Sunday, and unless you are a Patreon member, then you are listening to this on Tuesday, April 22nd. Today's episode is going to include the latest Snapshot 25w16a, a Minecraft movie update, and then we will transition over to Realm News' upcoming Thursday episode with Canadian research team MineBloc. It will be an exciting show, but before we begin, I would like to say, for more content, join my Patreon at the Copper or Diamond tier for early episodes, bonus content, newsletters, and ebooks. Find out more at bio.link/Realm News. No pressure though, just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. With that said, let's get the show started with some Minecraft-related news. It is April 22nd, 12:33 p.m., and subjects may have changed since recording this episode. I would like to start the news cycle with a Minecraft movie update from the box office. According to the latest figures to be reported on Deadline.com by Anthony D'Alessandro's article called Sinners Find Salvation at Easter Box Office with 45 million plus number one opening win Sunday update. Minecraft, as of Sunday morning when I am writing this, is now in second place behind smash hit horror film Sinners, that released 2 days ago on Friday the 18th. Of course, these numbers have changed since the publication of this episode, but as I look at them, Sinners took the lead this weekend with $45.6 million, putting a Minecraft movie in second place, earning $41.3 million this weekend. So far, according to BoxOfficeMojo.com, a Minecraft movie has earned $319,326,515 domestically and $662,526,515 worldwide. It is doing very well. We will see if it reaches $1 billion by the time it exits the theater. It is on a decent path of achieving that, but it's also losing steam as the weeks go by. The movie may be a blockbuster sensation, but it has had its backlash, primarily in the form of police involvement and intervention, with transgressions in the form of vandalism by throwing popcorn everywhere, bringing in live chickens into the movies, and an utterly obnoxious audience. It is one thing to be excited and involved with a cinematic experience, but there's no excuse for this type of uncivilized behavior in a movie theater, no matter the movie. Just be respectful of other people who paid to be there to watch the movie is what I'm saying. And that will be my PSA today. I'm going to leave it there. Moving on to the next part of Minecraft-related news is the brand new snapshot that has been unleashed upon us. And yes, the pun was very much intended. On April 15th, 10:06 a.m., Minecraft released a tweet that said, quote, "Unleash your imagination with leads. Leash multiple mobs together or attach them to entities like boats, so your happy gas can soar through the skies with a chest boat attached. Available now in Java Snapshot, coming soon to Bedrock Beta and Preview." End quote. It provided a link to Sophie Austin's article titled Unleash Your Imagination, which provides all the information you need to know about the lead's new features that are coming to Minecraft, or what some people call leash. It is amazing, folks. Allow me to explain by starting with a very brief history of the lead. Leads are not new to Minecraft, not at all. In fact, they were first introduced to the overworld in Snapshot 13w16a on April 18, 2013, and released in Java Edition 1.6.1. That was nearly 12 years ago to the date in which I write this script, which makes me wonder if that is one reason why they have advanced the lead in its functionality. For the Leads anniversary, it has undertaken some awesome new radical changes in the way that we can now leash multiple mobs together. You can now truly make a caravan of camels and travel the desert, or a caravan of llamas, horses, cows, or whatever mob you desire to caravan or leash. This creates so many practical uses for us, the player. If you are familiar with leads, then you know that we can only leash one animal at a time currently. That means that if you want to leash 10 llamas, then you would need 10 separate leashes that you would have to carry in your hand. You may still have to have 10 leashes, but now you can connect them between animals, and you can even unleash them from the herd in order to collect resources. You can unleash yourself, I meant to say, from the herd that you have leashed together in order to just run off and go do your own thing. Of course, the animals that you have leashed together would be a weird ball of animals chaotically wandering around till you get back to them, but I'm sure they won't make it far leashed together. The leash can even be tied between fence posts in order to make unique building designs, like roped fence. In order to leash mobs together without leashing yourself to the animal or horde of animals you are trying to connect together, then all you have to do is crouch down and connect them. That's simple. Baby mobs are not so simple. You can only leash them to you individually because they are young and unruly. They require your full attention, according to the article. So try to remember that when you are leashing offspring. Also, the leads or leashes will still snap in two when stretched out too far. That has not changed. So pay attention to what you leash and how you do it. I have more exciting news in regards to the lead. Remember the amazing dry gas, gasoline, and happy gas that I reported to you after the Spring Live event in Realm News Flash? Well, guess what? We can use the leads on the flying happy gas. Not only are these blimp-like creatures capable of holding you and 3 of your friends in flight, but it can now be used to pick up boats, mobs, and other objects like a cargo helicopter. The lead on a happy gas will form a harness. It looks so cool to see a boat harnessed underneath a ghast in midair with a pig or zombie in the boat. It looks wild. These are going to be great for transporting boats and mobs around the overworld. It will also come in handy to transport mobs to farms and other infrastructure across vast distances. This new functionality with leads is a game changer, and I have read good things about on social media. The Minecraft community seems to really love it. Also, the leash knots have become more practical as well. You know how you have to essentially break the knots from whatever post you have them tied to, and the lead just breaks loose and falls on the ground all willy-nilly? Well, that has changed to where you can now crouch and unleash it from said post, and the lead will automatically be in your hands with the mob attached to it. Easy. Another practicality added to the lead is that we can now use shears to individually release mobs that are leashed to a group of other mobs or those tied to a post. You can also remove the happy gas harness with shears. Another thing is that they have made it so that we can't pick up quote-unquote owned leads, meaning that if they are owned by a player or a wandering trader, then you will no longer be able to pick it up as yours. Unless I've misread the article, that's how I understood it. I think they did this in order to promote crafting leads instead of killing wandering traders or their llamas to acquire them. Because if I'm to be honest, that's what I do. I would rather steal leads than spend 4 strings and 1 slime ball to craft 2 leads. But I guess that is a more fair, just much more fair to the wandering trader. I guess that's what they're doing. These new features are available for testing on Java and are coming to Bedrock soon. Remember to back up your world before playing in experimental mode due to it may corrupt your world and you may lose it. With that said, my friends, I would like to shift over to the next part of the show by telling you some Realm news. I will explain to you what will be airing this upcoming Thursday. Let's go see what it is. I am very excited for this week's unveiling of the Realm News Thursday episode, where I meet with MineBloc and discuss their scientific research on Solar Block 1 and the custom-made Minecraft survival multiplayer known as Gaia's Riddle that is releasing on May 1st. Allow me to quote from Gaia's Riddle's website. Quote, a moderately sized mod pack featuring mods with dynamic environment mechanics like pollution of the realms, serene seasons, legendary survival overhaul, and weather storms and tornadoes. Go ahead and try this latest mod pack from the Technoculture Art and Games Minecraft block research group and see if you can solve Gaia's Riddle and change the way you play. This is the first mod pack designed for Sunblock 1, a fully autonomous solar Minecraft server. End quote. And this is all powered by solar power, as they said in there, specifically Sunblock 1, as already mentioned. This is the name of their device that converts sunlight into power by using a 100-watt solar panel, which is hooked up to a small computer in order to process everything in order to allow this SMP to function. Rosie and Quinn told me that they have been developing Gaia's Riddle since around August of 2024. It is now due to be released to the public, meaning you and I can finally play this amazing map and narrative that they developed on May 1st or May Day. This episode is releasing this Thursday to the public, wherever you enjoy listening to your podcast. Or you can become a Diamond Tier member at Realm News' Patreon and access it now. Or you can simply purchase it right now and not become a member if that is your thing. I would like to now play you a clip of that discussion I had with MineBloc team.
We're not expecting all the server farms to suddenly go solar powered or wind powered or whatever. But what we're trying to do is break down that wall that's between the player and the material reality of their gaming. It's so easy to just, like Bart said, you don't think about the server. You don't think about, I don't think about the energy. No. Or I didn't think about the power that, the PC draws or the PlayStation draws. And so what we're trying to do is just like put it in people's faces a little bit and see what happens when faced with like what players do when they're faced with that information. Like, it's entirely possible that we're going to get people who are playing on our SMP who just fly all the time and want to kick it into performance mode all the time. And they want to drain the battery. And we're not really trying to stop them.
Mm-hmm. I find their research to be simply fascinating. I can't wait to have them back on in the show in a few months to see how their social experiment is going on their modded SMP that is hooked up to their Solar Block 1 device. I wonder if people will come together and try to conserve energy on the server in order to get the most playtime possible, or will people be greedy and use Elytra all day to fly around and drain the battery? Also, how will people share resources in this SMP that is designed to only have a limited safe zone from tornadoes and other destructive forces? I plan on buying Java Edition one day. I don't know when, but I want to check out this server. Once I do, I'm sure to report it back to you all. Please let me know if you join and play on it. I would love to hear what you have to say about it and possibly have you on the show to tell me what your experience was like. Gaia's Riddle releases on May 1st. Go check it out, people, and tell your friends about it. Support their cause and their research by playing it. You will be supporting science in the most fun way possible, by playing Minecraft. With that said, folks, that is all that I have for today's Realm News Flash. I hope you all have a fun, or just have all fun with the new lead and playing Gaia's Riddle. I look forward to seeing you all this upcoming Thursday at Realm News. Happy crafting, the Dark Lord. Signing out. Hello, Realm News fans. It's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I'm here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods or wherever you listen to this. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realmnews. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper or Diamond tier for early episodes, bonus content, newsletters, and ebooks. Find out more at bio.link/realmnews. No pressure, though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.